Let's get started with secure file sharing and data storage using securerepository.com. Hello, I'm Gene Ruelle and I'll be guiding you through this tutorial today. The first thing you received from securerepository.com was your subdomain name. It may be johnsmith.securerepository.com, wsaappraisals.securerepository.com. In this case, we are going to use the subdomain test drive. So we come up to our browser and we type in test drive.secure repository. Now there's no need to type in HTTPS, just your subdomain name .securerepository.com will bring you to a secure page, and you can see that it's secure with your HTTPS. The first time that you come to your login page, you will log in under admin. This is the default username, and change.me is the default password. Now we're going to change all that. So after you log in, you see you have your users page, which has your documents, your users, config, and logout. We want to go ahead and change the information under actions. You see you have view, edit, and delete. View gives you an overview of that particular account. But we want to edit this information, so we come up to edit user. You see you have a group, and under group you have two types. You have the administrators and you have clients. Now we are going to be an administrator. We're going to change the name admin to Gene Ruelle. We're going to leave the username as admin. Now remember, usernames are case sensitive, so remember that. We're going to change the email. And then underneath that you have a box for notes. This is good for information relative to your client group when you're entering information such as passwords, the day that you met with a client, the fee you discussed, perhaps maybe somebody who referred you to that client, any information relative to the account. So we're going to change the password to something that only we know. Now, it's important to remember, securerepository.com does not keep a log of usernames, passwords, or any of the documents that you upload onto your subdomain. So you are the admin. You are totally responsible for the upkeep of your record. Alrighty, so you see you've got admin. You see that Gene Ruelle is the name associated with that admin. And you notice under email, it's a highlighted hyperlink. If you wanted to mail Gene from inside Secure Repository, you can do that very easily. Alright, let's upload a document. The first thing you got to do is create the user, which you can either go to users here or down here to new user. Let's go to new user. We're going to set up a client. Remember, make sure that you set these clients up as clients and not administrators, because if you set them up as an administrator, they see the backbone of your subdomain. So let's call this client John Q Public. Enter his email. His username is going to be John, and a password. Then underneath there, any notes relative to John. Met him on Tuesday, July 14th, 2010. And whatever you discussed, and you might want to put in his password underneath there. It's always good to keep the password in with the account, because that way if a client calls you and they say they forgot their password, then you can also just tell them what it is. But in the event that you don't remember or have a record of their password, you can go in there into the edit and then assign them a new password, so it's not like you're locked out of that account. So we hit submit. Now you see you have two users. You have yourself as the admin, and you have John Q. Public. Alright, now we're going to upload a document. So we go over to Documents, down to New Document, and we're going to type in John Q. Then we're going to hit our browse. That's going to bring us to our documents. And we simply upload the document. Hit submit. You can see the document is up there. We have a previous document in there as well. Now you notice right here, you see Secure Flyer PDF, and I've uploaded the same document, but notice that Secure Repository puts a 1 in front of that previous document, so you never overwrite any of your documents, and that's important to remember. Sometimes you'll make a typo on your report and you'll want to upload the new document. Well, you can change the title within securerepository.com, but even if you leave that file name the same, it's going to put a 1 in there so it never overwrites the original document. Alright, so now we've got to assign permissions to John for that document. We remember his username as John. Now, you're granting permission for John to see that document. You can type in as many usernames and allow unlimited number of people to see that document, but we're only going to let John see that document. So let's see what John sees. Let's go over to config first. Go over to config. What config does is it allows you to personalize Secure Repository, and by putting your name in there, maybe Gene Ruelle or your company name, it will personalize the login page that John sees when he goes to log in. We're going to log out as the admin and log in as John. So John comes up, and you see where we typed in Ruelle in the config, it now personalized Secure Repository. So we type in John and his password, which we've communicated to him in some secure fashion. And you see that he has his report or his document. He goes under Actions, he downloads it, and his document is there. Okay, so from there, the only elements on your user screens are the documents and the logout. So we're going to log out as John and log back in as the admin. Remember, we changed the password. Under Actions, you have View, Edit, and Delete. Let's see what information we have when we view John. We have the user, his ID number, his client group, if he was an admin, which you can have more than one admin with your domain. If you have more than one appraiser in your group, you can have as many admins as you want. The username, email, and then the notes, and then when it was created and what documents he has. So that's it. Pretty much straightforward. SecureRepository.com is designed to be very easy to use, very intuitive, and I think you'll find it very easy to work with. If you have any other questions that I may not have addressed in here, please check out our FAQ on our website, SecureRepository.com, and help is available at info@securerepository.com. Thank you, and have a great day.